Last thing I will say is we're going to win the league. Clip it. I don't care. And even if I said this and we don't win the league, I still don't care. But we're going to do it.
We're gonna do it.
We're league, we're going to...
Why are you saying this like this so
Because I can.
All right, cool.
Jamie O'Hara gets to say whatever he said. Jamie, listen, we're winning the league. FA Cup will get to the finals.
When we do the Champions League.
You already know it's the Champions League. You already know. Mbappe too, fam.
You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
There's loads more. I knew it, bro. I've been stitched up, bro. As soon as Owen said, "Hey, KG, you want to come on the show?" I was like, "That's random. It's Monday. This is a boxing day." But then I should have known. I should have known. It's my own fault, bro. My hat was too small.
It was a small hat. That's the thing I took away from it as well.
I folded it way too many times. I blame myself. I said we're gonna win everything. Yeah, I said it.
Owen
set me up though. Owen messaged me like, "Hey mate, you know, it's a nice little message from Owen," and I thought, I usually don't really read the WhatsApps, and then just Owen,
you are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
And the thing is, as well, is you know where that's come from because Flexen put in Star Wars quotes before it.
I did.
I knew it was. I saw a long time. I was like, "Oh, damn, what is this?" Then I saw myself, and my voice was gone. That's when Ronaldo done the Ronaldo special, isn't it? That's the first game.
Yeah.
The best thing is, and what they can't see is obviously you've got the little boxes underneath us, and the sort of look of sort of befuddlement when the screen went black and the writing came up there. I looked over to KG's box, and KG was giving it like this.
Oh no!
And as soon as he saw his face on the screen, or he heard his voice, he literally went.
You are an absolute disgrace. You are an absolute disgrace. You are an absolute disgrace. You are an absolute disgrace.
Owen, you need to change, bro. I don't know how you've become this. I think I liked you when you were still trying to prove yourself and you didn't know anyone. I think that was the best Owen. I don't.
Yeah, this is a whole different Owen. We whole chest out. This is a whole different Owen.
This guy's got through his probation period. He's taking the piss now, isn't it? And it's the same guy that messaged me the other day, yeah, I'm revealing. I'm the league, bruv. This is the same guy that said, what do you call it? Because obviously the whole...
What did he say?
Bro, the bald thing came out. You know, being bald is harassment. And I've been harassed. Owen sent me a message saying, sorry, mate. He tried
You don't even know what I said. You don't even know what I said yesterday either, do you?
Oh no.
Oh,
He doesn't know that one.
See, this is what I'm saying. Is that when you lot done the what do you call it? What do you call it? The Trinity view. That was really funny, by the way. It's a good title. Triple view of something they called it.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah,
Basically, a super chat came up yesterday and said, we're talking about N'Golo Kante, and they said we don't want him. He's old and he's bold. And I said, okay, well, let's stop talking about KG. Let's talk about Kante.
And I stopped, and then Owen, and then this is what happened. Owen saw my reaction was like yours, and Faz's reaction was like yours, and Owen immediately tried to go, "Oh no, I apologize." And I stopped him. I said, "You don't get to say that," and immediately apologized. Then he doubled down.
And then I went, no, yeah. Then I said, no, put the super chat back on the screen again. I stand by what I said. I said what I said. Okay, I'm not backing down.
Nah.
But then you know what though? But you know what, KG? This is slightly your fault.
What have I done, bro? Why are you gonna?
No.
He's right though. He's right.
No, two reasons.
What have I done?
Two reasons why it's your fault.
Here we go.
Firstly, that's what you get for being up Owen's backside last week when you was laughing at me. See, and now he's turned on you. That's the first thing. Yeah, that's the first thing. And the second thing is that generically you encourage this type of behavior.
I do.
To bring this out of them.
I
do. You know what I mean? That's just you. That's just you.
Exactly.
I just hate you on the receiving end.
I can't be blamed.
It is funny. I just miss, Owen that was like nervous, sheepish, still trying to work his face.
Oh, KG, you have no idea. Before I was clicking that clip at the start there, my hands were shaking. I'm thinking this could go one of two ways. He might leave. He might get really
Yeah.
angry here.
No, but
You know
like
what?
it's
I'm in a wait, I've already signed the contract. I wish I was still in the contract period. Do you know who I feel like right now? I feel like Jesse Lingard, bruv. I feel like I've been lied to. I feel like Jesse. You're gonna get games, KG. It's gonna be all right. Don't worry, you're in my plans. That's what Ollie said to Lingard and Bailly, fam. And that's what I feel that's happened right now. I've been royally mugged over, fam. Can't wait for HR department to come. All those cases, they're back on the table. Owen,
about that.
apology in the bin,
You're
fam.
an absolute disgrace. You're
Let's go. No, but there's more. I know there's more. I've said way more crazy. I said it was going to
100%.
Did I say everything?
Why did you say that? And the worst thing is, I actually give you opportunities to bring it back in.
Yeah.
And I'm always the one, oh, look at Flex. Oh, hey guys, I'm gonna spoil everyone's fun. Oh, I'm Flex. I'm gonna give people a chance to redeem themselves so they don't look a fool.
If you're gonna do Flex, do it right. Hi guys, no, we just won and it was a great moment, but I didn't feel it because we had to think about the rest of the season. And
yeah.
I wouldn't take that far as you, Flex.
I'm gonna do a prediction, and I'm definitely gonna ruin everything with how I predict things. And let's not get carried away. It's home and away. If you're gonna do Flex, you gotta do it right, mate. You can't not.
Or we could be like you. We're winning everything, bro. Fred settings. Did you see Fred? Fred goals. Are you mad? We're winning the league, fam. We're winning the league. Champions League. Mbappe who, fam? You done this. Mbappe who, fam? And tried to walk off like
he did the emoji. He did the emoji walk off that he loves to do. He did it in real life. He loves putting that walk off emoji on Twitter. He did it in real life.
Man.
Wait, all right, cool. You know what? Let's start again, guys. Amnesty. We need an amnesty. Everyone, let it all go. We need to let it all go. Are we all okay? I'm holding resentment for Owen. I've got a little bit of resentment for Flex right now. But let's sign this amnesty, guys. Are we all in agreement?
Can't force me to sign anything.
KG went, nah, mate. I want an amnesty now.
No, but you need to understand something.
Sign the truce.
That's a big retreat there, KG, isn't it? That's a big
proper
retreat.
energy's gone. You know what?
He
just done the energy.
No, listen.
It's Dido settings. White flag above your door. That's what it is.
No. Oh, see, this is it. You lot get it. I'm trying to make the show be an interesting one because you got loads of stuff to get into.
We do have a lot. We do.
No.
8 minutes arguing.
If you lot want to go there, we could go there. It's Monday. I don't mind, bro. But seriously, we need to talk about exciting news. Can we get into that, please?
Get the super chats out first, and then
Go on, then.
we're good.
Okay, there's like a million of them. Red Baron says United is that like that friend with no job that keeps asking his friend Ajax for money to get by while playing on the PlayStation. Ajax doing work for us. What do you think of that analogy, KG?
I do. Yeah. I really want to. Can we get into? It's all right.
And it's that kind of analysis that we brought you on for.
I wasn't really listening, to be honest.
I could tell.
All the things I'm going to say to you, lot.
Kristen says star-studded lineup. Flex from Sky Sources, KG from Bloods and Ted Lasso, and Owen from playing Darren Gibson in Sunderland Till I Die.
You laughed at me.
You all laughed at me.
And KG, you wonder why I'm bitter. You wonder why I do the things that I do. That's from you.
That's one of my friends.
We'll move on. Ivan says, Flex, you're doing a really great job. Keep it up. Appreciate you, Ivan.
Damn it.
Sandra says, let's not forget how KG led a worldwide financial crisis by telling everyone to put money on CR7 leaving. Mr. Kevin Gary should be prosecuted by the court of law, Ponzi scheme settings.
Wait. I wanna walk
he
that
full
one.
named you. He full named you.
I've got an apology. That I want to walk.
No, because you said sorry to Ronaldo the first time. You haven't learned. You're a disgrace.
Listen,
Press the
I need
button
to
on
see
yourself.
this.
You're a
I need to
disgrace.
see this. Guys, I know I
Ten
said
Hag said he's staying.
put your money on Ronaldo leaving. I think I was wrong. Hello, guys. I was wrong. Ronaldo still loves the club. Ronaldo wants. Ronaldo wants to stay.
You're pathetic. You are something.
Apologies,
You're
though.
something
Sometimes
else.
a transfer 50-50, might happen, might not. You know what I
No,
mean?
you said 100%. You didn't say
Yeah,
50.
you were encouraging kids. You were encouraging kids. You were saying, don't give your parents money.
And again, I remember the show. Oh, Mr. Flex coming. Oh, kids, don't do that because KG said it. You shouldn't gamble your parents' money. Don't take your parents' credit cards. Don't do it. Oh, there's Flex ruining the fun. A couple weeks later, Ten Hag first interview. Ronaldo's sick, fam. I need him to stay.
Right now, those words were like a dagger to the heart. I thought about all the kids that I sent out to William Hill and that. And I apologize. Kids 12 to 17 years old. Don't do it. It's too late, innit?
Red Baron says, Owen is like Wormtongue of the UV from Lord of the Rings. I don't even understand that reference either. I'm with Flex.
Oh, they don't even know. Oh, good. They don't know.
I don't watch Lord of the Rings.
Wait, Wormtongue, because that's...
Oh, yes.
It doesn't sound great. Is it worse than Darren Gibson? That's the question.
Wormtongue, Lord of the Rings.
Right, after that reaction, we've got Owen.
You know the Two Towers, yeah? I Flex Twitter.
I've never seen the film. I've never seen the film ever in my life.
He's whispering.
Well, that's a disgrace because that's nothing. I mean, I'm not a goth.
It's a liberty.
Oh wow! Oh, ain't that the guy? Yeah,
Lord of the Rings. But type Wormtongue, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's the long.
Right, I think we need to start the show.
Yeah, we're still got to get through the super chats. And says, you are an absolute disgrace, KJ. How dare you all call us crackheads when you say stuff like that? You're an absolute crackhead dealer that get high on his own product.
You are an absolute disgrace.
That's true. I have my moments. Takes one to know one. That's what they say.
Oladapo says, is Timber 5'10" or 6'1"? Are you not worried that Timber won't be dominant in the air and on the ground?
This nonsense. This is nonsense.
Right, let's get into this.
I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up now. I think we're caught up with all of the super chats.
Nonsense.
Yes. So this comes from, I always get his name wrong. He's a German journalist from Sky Sports in Germany. Florian Plettenberg says that Urian, Soft J, Timber could join Erik ten Hag at Manchester United. Talks with his management have taken place and Manchester United are seriously interested. Now, you would say, why is a German journalist saying that? Well, Timber has also been strongly linked to Bayern Munich as well, hence why he would have good insight into that situation. KG, you saw Timber play.
I did.
Timber play.
Real scout report.
Yes, give us your scout report.
Real scout report.
YouTube. It was actually live in the
flesh. I actually saw
this real one.
This guy is very.
He went this compilation's taken a while.
This is the one. Yeah, seriously, he's very comfortable on the ball. Again, this is the one that Ajax don't want. They don't want him to go. It's so crazy that you even saw Ajax on Twitter trying to say the rubbish the reports and say there's no links, there's no real, there's nothing. He basically call it tapping up. He's actually gone as far to say,
he wants us prosecuted.
He wants us prosecuted. We were just there a week ago. It's all good a week ago. Listen, he's stressed. You know why? Because this is the talent. This is the one that all the players, they all love. Again, he's comfortable on the ball, solid, not to worry about him in the air. He'll be fine. In terms of dominant performance, for his tender age, the guy play with both feet. Literally, we were, many times me and Flex were watching and saying, we're just confident he's got it. He's in control. There was never a moment when we thought, oh, how's he going to manage? Can he do it in the Premier League? He looks solid. It's not a thing of, is he a broken biscuit like Bailly? Totally different. I don't really worry about him in the air. Remember, Evra was not the tallest, jumped higher than everybody. He was there on the corner. So I don't think football's gone in another way. Again, Maguire's tall. Does he do what he needs to do? Absolutely not. So it doesn't matter. I think using that height thing as a reason not to sign a player like that will just be silly. So I think definitely we have to get him. We have to get him. He's the one. He's the one. And I was teasing everybody saying, I want Timber. I need Timber. And turns out we might get Timber. Or we're heavy interested in Timber. Kids, don't go to the betting shops.
I was going to say, your credibility. He's saying all these things. He's the one. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, we played the video. It's just
Yeah.
it's over.
My credibility, no, but I'm not credible. I told people, don't listen to me. I will say stuff. I say
You do, yeah, you do say
I
that.
tell
to me.
people from the
That's fair.
beginning, I say whatever I'm feeling. If it's you that decides to go with it, that's up to you, boy. I just go with vibes.
Flex, do you think that what Eric Ten Hag was saying earlier on in his, we spoke about it this morning when it comes to his interview, when he was asked, "Oh, is Timber and Anthony, are they going to be coming with you to Manchester United?" And as we said at the time, he didn't say no. He said basically, "Oh, a lot of people are interested. He's a good player." You know, what does that say? And then when you see stuff like this, does that add more credibility to this kind of report?
He left it open, innit? He left it open.
Very.
It was a very open-ended response from Eric Ten Hag. He didn't give any assurances to say, like, come on, be respectful of them. They've just lost me, basically. You can't be raiding them. Let's just leave it as it is. But this is only kind of one outlet saying it at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very early. There's only one guy saying it. No one's jumped in for tap-ins yet. Like, people in the UK haven't jumped in. Any little briefs, little briefings from the club. Nothing's really come out yet. It's just very early, but because it's something we want to hear, and it's a player that we like, we're on it. Do you know what I mean? We are on it.
Don't you think that I saw that? That's what made me laugh.
Yeah, 100%. That is what you are. That is it.
Listen,
KG
yeah,
sources,
it's vibes. My sources is totally, because sometimes I'm right. Again, sometimes I get it right. And I don't want Ronaldo to leave, by the way, but if he does, don't all come clambering back. Don't all run back, because I say, mate, I won't say anything, actually. I'll be happy. Go on.
Because you could say, though, Flex, about with the Timber thing, say, well, only one outlet's really going with it. But that kind of happened with De Jong last week, right? It came out, I forget the guy's name, that Spanish journalist, the one that's close to Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona one, yeah.
And everyone domestically was going, I don't know anything about that. I've heard nothing.
Yeah.
And then literally what's happened in the last week or so? Everyone's gone, oh, yeah, they're really, really interested.
Yeah.
We want him. So
it did just go. And I think, 100%. This is definitely one we have to keep an eye on. Obviously, have to keep an eye on because it's a player that a lot of people appreciate, a lot of people like. He's 19. He's very young. You know. After seeing him, from my point of view, when I saw him last week, that was obviously the first time I've seen him play, obviously in person. He was good. You got to take into account, all right, it was Herenveen. They had a lot of time on the ball, and it was the title parade incoming, all of that. But you could still see the attributes. And the biggest thing, like what KG says, it was so true, yeah. Because even off camera, any Ajax fan you spoke to, and you mentioned the T word, it was like, listen, you've got Ten Hag, don't you dare.
Yeah.
And off camera, we had some wicked conversations with the guys at We Talk Ajax.
They're in the house right now. They said we should move on. They are furious.
They're fuming. Ajax was saying, how good he is, and Papimento was saying how good he is, and Sappi. They were all very complimentary of him and how he plays and why he's so important to them. And they're basically all saying hands off. And like KG says, that's usually a sign. I think KG said the first time, I think you even done the stream with Ajax, you was like, tell me the player that you love the most. And he's like, right, him. That's who I want. Because that just shows you a level of how important the player is.
And there's another part of this. When you think of the fact that Anthony, like that people would rather Anthony come to us, and that's a talented player. They'd rather get rid of Anthony. Everyone's like, give him another year. He still needs time to grow. He still needs time to become that player. We're okay. We'll take him as is. It's fine, because he'll be a step up in our defense heavily. Again, a young, and Ten Hag knows what he wants to do. He's trying to bring in players that he can trust. He's trying to build, and if you deep it, he will create a spine that's very much so Ajax. If he can bring in Timber and De Jong with Donny, what are we talking about right now? Everyone has to fall in line. I love it. I really hope this thing happens, honestly.
Owen said earlier, like, is there a danger of like an Ajax 2.0? Like, oh, you got the Ajax.
That's exactly what I was just going to say.
Do you see any of that?
Well, is that would that be a concern to you, KG, of going, like with anything with Manchester United? we would want something that happened maybe what? So when did their Champions League run happen? 4 years ago at this point?
18,
We
I
see-
think it was. 17,
Yeah,
18,
so like
was
4
it?
years ago.
Yeah.
So 4 years ago, we go like, you know, oh yeah, we want that, but we almost get it 4 years too late. You know, or we go like, we want what that happened there, but we also need to look. I'm not saying that like Timber and De Jong aren't good players, because obviously they are, and I do think they could fit into Manchester United really well. But you need to get not just Ajax players or people that have played for Ajax. You need to be looking at wider targets that maybe, no disrespect to Ajax, but they wouldn't be able to get. But Ten Hag, when he was at Ajax, thought, I'd really love to get them.
Yeah,
In an
that's a good
ideal
point.
world, I'll be able to get that player.
I think it's an overhaul, right? I think he needs to come into this thing. He knows this is a dangerous job, and you need to have people in here that you trust. Yeah, he knows the dressing room is a garbage one. Probably why he turned up now. He said to the guys, these lot are not going on holiday. I want them on their pre-seasons thinking about me. That's why he showed up. He said, you know, because he could have left it and met them for the first time. He goes, no. And I probably want Europa as well. You don't need to take Crystal Palace seriously. So he's come in today. He's come in and said, look, let me have a look. And Ragnick is probably snitched like there's no snitching. Yeah. And he said, I know, I love him, but you need more of your own in there. And one thing I remember talking to Papi Mento, and he was saying that how the one thing he does create, he doesn't have a thing where it's like a click or nothing like that. He wants it as everybody is one. But to form that, you do need a few sleeper agents in there working. And that's what these guys will be. They will. I think you need extension of the manager. Tadic has been that for him at Ajax. You can see Tadic is so important in, you know, leading things, and you can tell that that's the arm of the manager. And Fergie had it for a while with Roy Keane. And trusting this, we can't find a leader in our dressing room as it stands, unfortunately. And maybe I don't know what's happened, if some relationships that Bruno's had, I don't know if that's been affected. I don't know what the situation is and who the leader is. But for him, he's saying, let me bring in some new energy that I trust. And that's like 2 to 3 player-wise, then you can get busy. Because this, excuse my language, but this garbage, that's a better word, of I don't like the training, is disgusting. And you hear it over and over again. Same players. Now, if I have my guys in there, nah, mate, this is the training. This is what the training looks like. Add these man to the WhatsApp group. They're not talking the same. It's the managers.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if it was me and you talking, or even me and you, Owen, or I can't remember who it was. But what you're saying there about basically, like, not planting a mole, but having somebody there who can like pass the message on to the rest that you trust. Who was saying that? I think
it was this morning. It was basically sort of the idea being that if you've got, say, Donny, say De Jong, say definitely me. He said it was those 3 players, right? Donny.
No,
De
it was
Jong,
said before
Timber,
you said it.
And that positive, you know, visionary. I do things before you think of them, KG. So whatever.
Yeah.
I want this guy gone.
If you've got 3 players in there with that kind of attitude and that kind of mentality, and they know how he plays and how he thinks, that can kind of spread via osmosis, right? That can just sort of bleed into everyone else throughout the squad.
That's the point I thought about earlier.
It's true, though. It is true. Like, especially because he's trying to change so much, it's easier to have a couple of people who buy into his principles immediately, who can then help pass that on throughout the squad. I'm not opposed to getting a couple of Ajax guys.
Why is that super?
We're respecting the community. Amir says, KZ, trust me, fam. You can't trust me. Hashtag flip-flop FC. Okay.
Oh, there's been a lot of back and forth about flip-flopping at the moment in the community.
Why? What do you mean?
If you missed it, you missed it.
Oh, what, the guy on the beach?
I mean,
don't worry, you probably missed it.
Zoteng TV says, we need a left-footed attacker bad. We're so unbalanced. Do we need that instead of inverted wingers? Do we need a left-footed attacker?
Well, it depends what system Ten Hag wants to go for, right? I mean, that's the thing the issue I almost have with Garnacho is people go, is he going to get a chance? Plays on the left side. How many have we got? Like, legit, like how many do we have? It's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. We'd never play with one like that straight up in the first team. So, you know, I know, someone said we got Diallo, but he's not playing. He's nowhere near it right now. It'll be interesting to see what
he's in Red League final.
He is. Don't think he's going to play though. He ain't been playing like that.
Imagine he scores.
He's done all right. He's done all right.
Could you imagine?
I think I just have a feeling that Ten Hag's gonna. My feelings are crazy. I have
Here
a
we go.
feeling.
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself. I have a feeling that Ten Hag is gonna get stuff out of these players that we've given up on. I do like. It's funny the players that I think Fabrizio tweeted earlier. They're not sure about Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but there will be that conversation with Marcus Rashford. They didn't name check Martial, which was a worry. So it does feel like Martial must be out the door. The fact they're not even saying there's gonna be a type of. I haven't heard Martial's name until we're discussing it right now.
No, I saw that he picked up an injury or something. That's what I saw.
Yeah, no, but you'd hear that they're trying to fix this relationship and see. They said
there's nothing
conversation with Pogba, even though we know Pogba is good as well at his new club already. But there hasn't been any rumors or something. Say it probably feels like that's not his guy, maybe. And I think they're just gonna give Rashford a go for whatever reason. Hopefully he's made Haller do. And we saw Flex. Me and you saw Haller. Yeah, he's not that good.
Well.
He's not.
Even the Ajax fans have said like, oh really? Like he's not actually. His goals are all right, but he's actually not very good.
He's not that good. And maybe you could. I think there's got to be something in Rashford to try to attempt it. I think you should go for it. I think you should go for it with the pace. There has to be something. I haven't totally given up. I hope you can get something out of him.
Yeah. Ten Hag will definitely fancy himself to do that, 100%. So Nigel Faraz says, first thing Eric Ten Hag needs to do is hand CR7 the captaincy.
Are you not having that?
I'd have it if Ten Hag does it. Yeah.
Owen?
I don't.
That's kind of the place I'm probably going with at the moment. Give it him for a year. Give yourself a year to figure out who you want to be the captain for the next 5, maybe 10. Well, 10's a long time, but 5 years or whatever. I think there's no obvious candidate.
I was dead against it for a while. Remember, we done that show with Faz, and we were like, "Oh, you can't have Ronaldo being the captain."
I was there. I was with you. Yeah, it was after the Everton, the phone incident, and all that kind of thing. But I tell you what, Flex, legitimately, like I was kind of half joking about it this morning, but I really think they've already had a conversation. Them two, the way they're talking so nicely about each other. Ronaldo comes out and says, I tell you what, I'm looking really forward to it. We have to believe we can win titles. And then Ten Hag comes out and goes, he's a giant. He's a giant. His stats are incredible. 37 years old. Then that's kind of like, let's be nice. Let's talk about each other nicely.
Yeah.
I'll give you the captaincy.
I mean, that would be swift. Like if Maguire gets stripped of the captaincy immediately like that and it goes straight to Ronaldo,
I'd love it.
That will hurt. I don't care what you say, anyone says, that will hurt his pride a lot. It will hurt his pride a lot because really, maybe not that, but I mean, it'll be tough to, it'll be tough to recover from. Like for it to happen quick, so we could just get to it and try and find some form. Cool, but he must be thinking, well, that's a tough one because if you think about all of last season, when people are like, what's Maguire really saying to Ronaldo? Like, there's a certain hierarchy in football, let alone at Man United, in football, where certain players, even if you're playing against man, you can't talk to. Like that. There's certain players where if you foul them,
isn't it?
Yeah, like if you foul them, here's my hand, I'm helping you up. Like you're one of the goats. Like you see players do stuff like that. And I just feel like, especially in Man United, when you've got Maguire, who is responsible for, is supposed to be the spearhead of, why we're not playing good, the spokesman, knitting together the dressing room, and you've got Ronaldo in there. Harry Maguire can say what he wants in interviews of saying Ronaldo's fantastic, we learn off it. But I'm telling you now, Ronaldo's not listening to a thing Maguire says if he tries to give him any advice about anything. Innit? He just wouldn't.
Well, look at the way he stretches, innit? That stretch is crazy. Like I tried to do today? I thought, have I been too harsh? Oh my God. It's incredible. Yeah.
You tried it?
No, I'm saying, wait, I'm just looking at the super chat. It's incredible.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you tried
I was in two thoughts. I saw that super chat.
He transitioned so quickly.
Because it's the greatest show. KG, I'm almost done with Attack on Titan. One of the best shows I've watched. Looking at you, Owen. Anyway, let's go back to the Maguire thing I was talking about. So I was thinking, have I gone too hard on Maguire this season? Have I got it wrong? Bro, I saw a clip. It's the goal. I think we're playing Spurs, and Maguire tries to head it, and then he gets into this madness with Shaw.
Pulls down Luke Shaw. He pulls him down.
Oh my goodness. And I was like, he's garbage. He's rubbish. So he can't lead us. Bro, he can't let me not be rude. Yeah, he can't lead us. That's the best way to break it down. He's not good. All the critique.
Can Ten Hag mask? Hold on, let me think. Can Ten Hag mask his deficiencies so that he can focus on maybe some of it? No,
they play too much of a high line.
So we won't be good next year with Harry Maguire and Eric Ten Hag.
We play too. The line is just way too high. And then even playing with the ball, he gets worried. When he's the main one with the hospital passes back to the goalkeeper. When you get an outward ball, it's usually from Lindelof. You know, Lindelof's going to play that dink over the top or that kind of thing. I don't think Maguire just has these moments. I don't know if he's just entirely lost all confidence. That's why he's playing like this, because the Maguire we saw for England, the Maguire we saw for Leicester, he was decent. He was good. He was actually worth a decent amount of money, I would say, plus 40 million at one stage. Now it's like that. I can't even see a shade of that Maguire. If you're taking down and how many times we see Maguire take down his own teammate? And then when we say to the Ajax fans, do you want him? Listen, there was a language.
That guy.
Yeah, I saw him.
Language barrier. No, he wanted me to know. No, Maguire. No. He's a no.
Well, was he the leader? Was he the lead singer of a heavy metal rock band? KG, by the way. Sounds like he was. It sounds like your scream you were doing when we did our show together. Sounds like you'd sing in Metallica.
I've never heard that sound before in my life. Remember when I done the rock?
Yeah.
What on earth? What did you just do? What was that?
Remember when he said, no, Maguire, no.
You know what the funniest thing is, Owen, yeah? I know the exact guy he's talking about, yeah? And I remember
Me too. I've seen the clip.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen the clip. And I thought he was back in the room with us right there, because that impression's spot on.
I'm telling you. So that's really funny. Ed T, how
that's one of mine.
You allowed to be an actor. I don't know, mate. Somehow.
Stylo says, do you think it's true that Maguire slapped Lingard? I don't think that was true.
No, do you know what was weird about it is when Samuel Lucas did his report earlier, it was like a game of Guess Who.
Why did he do that?
Honestly, it was literally he literally went like, one's old, one's not, and you're sitting there with your group of players. You go, no.
Yeah.
They don't share the same mother tongue. No. They've both played well this season. Nope. Get rid of most of them. I mean, honestly, it was like a bad Agatha Christie or something like that.
I still didn't even work out who it was. Someone said to me the other day they arrived at Fred and Hannibal.
It's impossible. What kind of fight is that? I
don't know. One of Smiles.
Do you think they just went with a name because they thought Hannibal? Then he tried to eat him afterwards or something like that, right?
Something. I don't know what it was, but I don't know who it was. Some of the emails have just said it.
What is your feelings? Who do you look? Wait, just let's play around. Who do you reckon?
Here we go.
I think it's
these type of breaking news stories are right up KG Street.
I think it's one matter.
Matt's going on a mad one. Because I think you even said
he threw a cappuccino in his face. He went like
blew it before. Cool it down a bit before I
froth. Got a froth in his eyes first. He went, I'm blinded. Now I'm scolded. Same time. Oh, double whammy.
Do you know I used to do at school when people were writing? So probably he's probably writing his blog handwritten, yeah. And I used to do this thing when I just jogged the table. So then
100%. Yeah. That's bad mind, that is.
Someone probably happened.
Both of you are out of order because I was the guy that was writing that blog. Okay. With my pen. I was trying to work here.
Do you know how funny it is when it goes up the page? And that person,
and you just see the line just
or it goes off the page onto the table, and the teacher walks past and goes, don't draw on the table. Don't join the table. It wasn't me. It was him.
You doing that one?
Yeah.
And it smudges in on the rubbish tables you used to get
Yeah.
in school. Oh, mate. I think someone. This is so off topic, but I think this is just what happens when we vibe. This is it. Do you know what? This is what United view,
Don't
isn't it? It's fun.
apologise, bro.
That's just what it is. But it's just so off topic. But I just made me realize talk about school. Just like where's Tipex? Like where? Do you remember the one that has the actual tape on it? Where
That's
the
the
tape,
new
the bit of tape comes.
next one that they brought out.
That one, and then the one that would just you do it and it would just crumble off, and then your mistakes underneath it anyway, and you always used to see it because it just crumbles off.
Did you do the one when you just get PVA glue and put on your hands and just peel it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owen,
Yeah.
No.
Owen's too sensible.
Owen was just so sensible.
He's like the fumes. The fumes. Don't sniff the prick stick.
I was just about to say, Tipex, you kidding me? That stuff's toxic. Don't go in near that. I was too busy, doing pottery or something like that.
Owen said, make sure you get the fume-free prick stick.
Yeah. I was going, that stuff's toxic. Get rid of it. We had lessons.
You're an absolute disgrace.
No, we got to get
Put
back
a
on task.
VHS on or something like that, some kid with a prick stick. No, terrible. Check your
Let's get back on the topic. Lil Yo-Yo says, who's the next for the compilation clips, guys? I don't know. Anyone's gonna get it. Owen's on the fence so much that there's not even anything you can really. He's probably just he never really goes strong. Do you know what I mean? I've had some howlers, 100%. Easily.
It's always listen. They can find a clip.
Loads.
I think you look can get a clip for every day show.
Something in there.
3 months. Would you a strong 12 weeks of clips of stupid shit I've said? So
100%. And I've been with you. So at some point, I've definitely been dragged down. At some point, 100%. Even stuff I've said on my own.
Yeah,
I've said the Varane one. Just clip it up now if you want.
The Liverpool one was a special one as well. When he's like, we're not going to
lose. Yeah, we won't lose. Yeah. I was convinced that day. I remember driving up there, and even the night before, I was like, nah, man, these lot ain't Old Trafford. Are you mad? Come, we're shit, but we'll turn up for these.
I remember even KG, I believe. Even KG was saying in the car and that one going,
he was.
What are you doing? Like,
yeah, and that's how you know.
There's always one of you. There's always one of you. If one of them's doing so crazy, the other one always goes, why are you doing this? You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen.
Do you know what's so funny? Flex gets like guilt after he's finished. So he cuts it off and he goes, I shouldn't have done that. every time he goes, I'm going to look like a proper he goes, I'm going to look like a proper dickhead right now. Especially it was the one that what hurt him the most was definitely the Champions League one. When I said, Flex, it's not over. And he goes, don't worry, we're going to win it. Remember when it was a watch-along? It was a watch-along. And he's like...
that was my worst.
It was the Young Boys one. And it couldn't have been more perfect in the sense, KG's sitting there like this, all fed up. And he goes, come on, Flex, it's over. He goes, it's not over. And Flex goes, it is over. It is over. And it couldn't be half a second later that Lingard puts the pass back in. And KG doesn't move. He literally just stays like that the whole time. Meanwhile, Flex is like an
idiot.
Nah, because I just felt so stupid.
He called me. He said I look like an idiot. Look at me. I look like an idiot.
I look like an idiot. And one thing, that's what I say. I rate people who watch the games online. Like KG, you do the match views all the time. People who put themselves in front of a camera and watch these games like all the time. I rate it because I just feel like in the rage of the moment, like you just feel like an idiot. Like immediately after you do something, I'm like, I feel like an idiot. And I even said it on the stream. I was like, but I look like a dickhead now. I just said it was over. Look what's happened. Look. That was horrible, man.
All right, let's get back to it.
De Jong.
Trip down memory lane.
De Jong. Let's get to the De Jong situation, Owen.
Yes, let's go on to the De Jong situation. So same journalist, Florian Plettenberg, once again from Germany, from Sky Germany, says Manchester United are trying everything to get Frenkie de Jong this summer. Erik ten Hag wants him. The club is verifying the financial package and talks have taken place, but Xavi won't let the player go. Got very sinister at the end, that one, didn't it?
He's coming.
I didn't know that bit was in the end.
He's coming.
Yeah, but...
Oh, piss off.
So we've just done a whole thing. We've just done a whole thing.
We'll just ask him why then. Why does he think he's coming? Why?
Right.
Okay, why?
Lewandowski was waving to the Bayern fans at the end of the game.
True.
Yeah? Big waving, big strong waves. Yeah?
Yeah.
We know that he's even done a tweet or something. I think he tweeted about just his future, right? And his futures, he doesn't want to. He says, hopefully they can sort it out. Yeah, that was Lewandowski's tweet, bro. You haven't got those kind of financial. You haven't got the financial package to deal with that. I think Christiansen's coming in. They got a. It's all due to finances. They don't want to sell De Jong. However, they know he holds a lot of value. So you might have to move him on. Now, if you can pick up 60 to 70 million from a European side, a side like us, guaranteed. Now, De Jong plays the issue of he hasn't played, he wants to play Champions League football. All it takes is a good conversation. A conversation with the man that helped you out on your way to the top and a man that you believe in with the extra signings. Now, you know, again, it's not a mistake that there is that Ronaldo stuff. You want to let people know Ronaldo's a part of the package. He's a part of when you come to this club, potential, you're going to see Ronaldo. So I say Ronaldo's going to be here. You already know I'm going to go for Timber. Yeah. You know, your mate's here. Donny's already here. Mate, it's set for you. We will be back in the Champions. If I'm that guy, I'm not saying we're going to get back in the Champions League, but if I'm Ten Hag, I'm selling him that. Even if I know it's not true, I'll say, listen, with you guys, we get back into the Champions League. That's what Ronaldo wants. Ronaldo wants trophies. I think I can do it. You know me, I'm a trophy winner. So it goes all that needs to be done is convince the player. Now I believe their relationship's good enough to convince him. He's coming.
You raise a good point. You do raise a good point in the sense of that bit at the end where it says, but Xavi won't let the player go. With their financial situation, it doesn't really matter what Xavi wants. I'm sure Barcelona didn't want to let Messi go last season.
Yeah.
Exactly. His contract expired. They wanted to keep him. They couldn't afford it. And I'm sure at the time, Ronald Koeman, why would he want Messi at the club? They wanted Griezmann at the club. You know, with all of these players that have gone, they wanted them to be there. So whether the manager or coach, whatever you want to call him, wants him there or not, if the finances say we have to let him go to bring in Lewandowski or whatever, they'll probably make that sacrifice, you know, because that's just they're desperate for that big player, which Lewandowski is. They're desperate to be competing with Real Madrid again, and does signing Lewandowski do that? Yeah, maybe, right? Maybe, you know, the La Liga isn't as strong as it once was. So I do think that you're right, KG, in the sense of if they didn't have the financial situation, we wouldn't even be having this discussion.
Not at all.
Because why would he want to leave? It wouldn't happen. But it's slightly different now, isn't it?
The only issue is another team going to come in and scupper the deal for us. That's where it gets crazy. But you have to trust in the relationship that Ten Hag has with him. You know, that has to mean something. I get he wants to play Champions League. And that's one of the things. But I believe that can be a conversation can change that. You know, I don't know if you have had this situation, but you got that mate, yeah. You don't want to go out, but there's that one guy that can always get you out, no matter what. He calls you, you're not on you're like, and you end up out. You're out on a night out. Yeah. That's the conversation that Ten Hag
can have. At 2 o'clock in the morning, you go, why am I out? When did this happen?
You don't remember.
Remember. Yeah. He has to have that conversation with Ten Hag has to have that conversation. And of course, he has to sell this project. He has to sell it as a project. He's like, Donny's here. Ronaldo's here. Come on out. Like, come on. Don't worry about that.
Come on out. It'll be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. And that's literally, and I know it sounds ridiculous, but sometimes it's one of those conversations where a guy's gonna sell you the project. When Flex was starting this, he said, mate, KG, I got something, you know, I'm gonna start my own channel. And it sounded good. So, mate, I'm coming. I was out. I was out, bro. I
sold him the project.
Bro, you sold me the project. And we was at another project with 1 million views, bruv. I got the hell out of there, bruv. Faster than I've ever moved before. Faster than Dan James. Faster than Flash, bruv. I was out of there, bro. And we didn't
know. I actually know what Flash you mean now as well. And that's fast.
Yeah, we didn't know what we was doing, bro. We did it.
And that's fast.
And that's what I'm saying. But to start again, so just for a project, I heard there's a project over here, and I said, let's go. Let's do it. Are you with me? So now you're seeing all it needs is the right person to talk to you. Donny's going to be involved in that conversation. Ten Hag, the guy should come, man. He should be here.
Shafi says, watch the thank you vid on Twitter that some of the players did for Ten Hag. I did watch that. I did watch it. When the Ajax posted it, and loads of players, past and present, De Ligt in there, and all the current players in there. Frenkie de Jong is in there, and he says, "Watch de Jong's face when he wishes Ten Hag all the best at Manchester United." Basically, Shafi's saying it's basically one of these. Wish you all the best at Man United. See you soon, cuz. or is it one of them ones where
it's
remember
irony?
when the Arsenal fans remember when the Arsenal fans saw the Isak they saw the Isak thing in London, the car. They thought Isak was coming because the car had the license plate in London or something. They're like, he's coming. He's coming. This is it. They never got Vlahovic. They never got him, and they kept Nketiah. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it just happens. No, we can't laugh. They're, you know,
we can't laugh.
4.
I was just about to say,
don't laugh.
We can't. We've moved with that.
I'm just using it as an analogy to say, like, it doesn't mean the player's coming.
You guys understand, yeah. If they don't get top 4,
no, they're going to win tonight. They're going to beat Newcastle.
I'm just saying, if they don't get top 4, the way I'm going live and the stream that I'm doing.
Why? Why though? We're shit.
I hate them.
But KG, how do you really feel? That's what I want to know.
I just really hate them. If they fumble it, bro, I am going.
Especially after talking that crud, like especially on the day when they beat us at the Emirates. I saw a lot of Arsenal fans, all in good jest. It was wicked vibes, but a lot of people were like, "Yo, Flex, big up yourself, man. Can I get a picture quick, yeah? Oh, your team's dead, you know. We're doing top 4 straight after." They were really, because the love's there. Like when you meet Arsenal fans, the love's there, but the trolling is there as well.
Listen,
it would be crazy if they don't get it. I think they will. The
whole fan base will hate me, bro. I'm gonna rub it in. So just do your job. Do your job. I
think they will get it still.
I'm gonna be. Have you seen that bit in what you call it? In EastEnders back in the day? It's a classic line. It's Cat Slater. I wasn't just a whore.
What'd she say?
It's the slag one, isn't it? That's it.
I wasn't just.
I wasn't a slag. I was a total slag.
I was a total slag. I'm gonna be.
Big EastEnders, but can't drop them lines anymore. You know, he can't really. It's not getting past Ofcom, them kind of ones. You know? Not getting past the independent regulatory board.
Yeah, that was before the watershed. Can you imagine?
I mean.
And what the hell is a total slag from? She up to?
Cat Slater settings, man. Oh, great Cat Slater. Oh, mate. Nate H says, KG after the first match next year, we're winning.
I won't. Give me 4 games. Yeah, 4 games. If we win 4 in a row, I'm crazy, mate.
What? If we win what?
If we win 4 in a row, fucking hell. All bets are off. Mate.
He tried to sort of do it like sort of backdoor that he was being realistic. They went, no. Give me 4 games and then
all bets are off, mate. I can't be trusted, bro. You lot know this about me, man. I just
Nathan Frank with the super chat says in that same video, Anthony says, "Know that I'll always stand with you if you need me." Again, I can't remember if he definitely did say that, but Nathan's saying he did. Everyone's drawing the little, conclusions from the video. We're going to be getting this player because did you see how their eyebrow was twitching when they said the Ten Hag goodbye thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we might get because Owen asked me yesterday, like how many Ajax people do you think we'll get? Do you think we'll get both? I could see maybe 1. I could see the De Jong one. I don't know about the Timber as well, man. To get 2.
Why not?
But that's not technically That's not technically an Ajax player at the moment, isn't it? That's one player. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Doesn't count.
True,
Even
very true.
He doesn't count.
Actually, it doesn't count. That's true. It doesn't count. And that's what I was going to say. The Barcelona thing, because they've got Pedri and Gavi as well, like really on the ascendancy, plus they do want Lewandowski. It's like, yeah, we do want to keep De Jong, but if you're going to give us 60 million, and we can get Lewandowski in, and we've got these 2, which are the truth. Like Pedri and Gavi are wicked.
Does the price worry you? Does the price
60
worry you?
M's.
If we're talking 60 or 65 million euros, so about 60 million pounds, does that concern you? Because let's say we don't really know what this mythical transfer budget is, probably like 100, 150. 60 is a big chunk out of that. You know, and we're talking about a transfer window where we're looking for minimum 4 players. No,
Still
But
not
I
getting
think
quality, though, innit? You
someone
still
like
need
that kind of
quality.
quality, someone of that quality, and there's still going to be the add-ons, right? We don't pay everything outright. I imagine that it'll be a deal over 2 seasons or something like that. You know what I mean?
Probably
So I
more.
think it'd probably be one of those ones where 30 mil up front, and then after the rest is in add-ons and all that stuff that they did before. Yeah, I think if a player like that comes up, you have to do it. And even if Barcelona, maybe the reason why we might get him is if we agree to put up more up front, to say straight, here's 50 million up front, which is crazy, right? But that's money that he can't turn down. They need to build in other areas of their squad. Again, look what happened. Look how long it was to just register Aubameyang. You know, they wanted him. They couldn't just do it. So that's a club that literally financially they're in a tough state. And you can see the Barcelona fans, they don't want him to go as well. I have to do that thing when I type in De Jong on Twitter, and I have to put translate. And then just to see what they're saying. I always want to hear from the fans, because I'll say the fans give you a good reading of what that player is doing with the squad and how he's incorporating into the team. You can imagine what our fans say about if we wanted to sell any of our players. Like if anyone was buying a player from us, they shouldn't listen to our fans. Oh my goodness. They'd stay well away from that. They would not go anywhere near that.
Yeah, because it's hardly any players that we want to keep. So if anyone was leaving, we just say all the bad stuff about them, why they're not good. That's what would happen.
Can you imagine if, like, you were playing, like, if this was Football Manager and you did click on transfer list and you just saw, like, the United squad on that list?
Everyone. Who's our player? Oh my goodness. Who's our player of the season, guys? If you can't choose De Gea, let's just play in a magical world where we can't choose De Gea.
Why not? Why can't you choose De Gea?
I don't know. I just wanted to put the parameters in. No De Gea, no Ronaldo. Go on.
Fred.
Really?
Yeah. Out of what you just said there, everyone else excluded.
Take Ronaldo and out. Take Ronaldo and De Gea out. What are you guys doing? Because now we can really look at it and say, raw.
You probably, to be fair, Flex is probably right. You probably would say Fred, especially in the second half. Not particularly the first half of the season, but certainly the second half of the season.
Darren says, "Flex, you crazy." Well, who else then? I'm open, Darren. Let me know who you think.
Sancho.
But if you're taking out Ronaldo and you're taking out, what's his face, David De Gea, I don't see anyone past Fred. I don't. And that's just a reach.
Who would you say,
do you think Fred had a better season than Bruno? Oh.
Yeah. Really? I'd say so. Yeah. I think Bruno stunk this season.
The whole season?
Well, he started off okay. Did okay.
I would certainly in 2022, I can't think of many games where I thought Bruno played really well. Can you name one?
None. I'm saying none. I don't think it's not even just a thing of since the new contract. It's been like this year.
It's this calendar year. I'm thinking 2022. I mean, obviously, parts of the sort of early couple of months of the season.
Calendar year. Calendar year. Oh, right.
No. I mean, in like, if you were going to say from January 1st, 2022, has Bruno had a good game? Which that first game was basically Wolves.
Wolves.
I said that was the first game. That was the first game of 2022 was Wolves. From then onwards.
Oh, right.
Has he had a good game?
The season started last year, innit? So yeah,
because my only thing is I can think of in the early stages of this season, like you said, obviously the Leeds game, and when Ronaldo first came in, he was linking up nicely with him, getting a few assists. But really, for me, where he really fell off a cliff was around December into January, and I just don't think he's played. I can't think of a game where he's gone. Yeah, I can't think of a game where
Leeds away. Yeah, MUFC review said Leeds away. He was decent against Leeds away, actually. He was actually, do you know when he was actually good, but it wasn't for the whole game? He was actually good against Villa away. I thought he was good.
Yeah.
And Fred played as like an 8 with him ahead, and Fred was making some good runs. He nicked it off him. He got us a second goal, smashed it in the top corner. Then obviously we went on to draw the game.
It kind of just shows you how bad it is. I can't give, again, obviously we have Ronaldo and De Gea, and it'll be a toss-up between the two of them who the player of the season is. But it just gives you a glimpse of how bad we've been, right? because we can't. I can't really get behind the Fred thing. Yes, he went through he had a little purple patch where he's scoring a few goals, and I think it was near the end of the season. So I think we've given him that credit.
I'm not even talking about just the goals. I mean, just being about it and just.
I don't think he's been instrumental. It's mad.
So you think Bruno's been better than him?
No, I don't. I couldn't give it to both of them. I don't think that's why I'm struggling. I think I need to go back.
You made this rule.
I know
now. He's made
another player. I might have to look at another player. Like has Lindelof. What about Lindelof?
Been okay.
Has he even played enough?
Yeah.
Varane wasn't available.
High pitched.
No, because Varane wasn't available, innit? It was really.
Was high pitched?
It was higher than it. It was higher than it.
That was so high pitched.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And to be honest with you, I don't even really think we need to be like, nah, it's definitely not him. Nah, it's him. We're talking about the third best player in the team. You're asking us to debate the third best player in the team.
Yeah, because it's easy.
Yeah.
Even giving
who's
it to
the third best player though? Nah, but who's the third best player?
Yeah.
No, it's the whole thing.
These are the difficult conversations we need to have on this channel. Who is the third best player?
Our standards are in the mud.
No, our standards are terrible.
No, wait there. This is awful content. Anyone tuning in to say, let me find out the latest Man United news.
Rubbish.
And you got these three idiots, yeah. I just saw hey Johnny, I saw three idiots talking about who the third best player at United is this season. They've got their worst ever Premier League season.
Who cares about bronze or silver, gold or silver? Let's talk about bronze. That's what everyone's really interested in.
No, but I just want to. Oh, we're terrible, man. Jeez, damn it. It's been a bad season. I'm so happy it's ending. I'm so happy.
Sunday.
Oh,
and by the way, we're getting moved to by Palace. Everyone, just please know this.
No,
please know this.
Players are going to be snakes. These players are going to be snakes.
What's going to happen?
Ten Hag's there, mate.
No,
he's upstairs. He's going to be watching. He's going to be watching the game. He's going to be there. I bet
we are getting moved. You see what Crystal Palace done to Arsenal?
Yeah.
That.
But what happens? Hear this out, yeah.
Go on.
What happens if what?
Ten Hag comes into this in the changing room. He goes, lads, we need Europa League, mate. Yeah. There's a lot of players that I want to bring in here.
He's not going to do that. He's not coming anywhere near the thing until
let me sell the story, bro.
All right, so
what would your reaction be, KG? What would your reaction be if, say, we were, say, like, I don't know, 2-0 down at half-time. Ten Hag's in the stands. They're going, he's not going to talk to the players today. We're 2-0 down at half-time. He's so furious with what he sees. He goes down into the change room at half-time, reads him the riot act, goes back up into the stands, and we won the game 3-2. Just how excited would you be if that happened?
We're going to win the league. You did that on purpose, didn't it? You knew I was going to go there.
Because that's what you were basically going for, wasn't it?
No, I'm just saying, literally, I believe, there's going to be a change in the players. He's there. He's there. He's in the house.
Oh, he's not there. He's not even in Manchester.
He's
just in the what? So because he's in the UK, because the Ten Hag's in the UK, they could feel
you don't think he's going to go?
That he's in UK.
You don't think he's going to go to the game? He's going to miss the Crystal Palace game.
I don't
go
think
on, Flex. Go on, Flex.
He could be at the game. I don't
of course
think
he
is.
He'll sit next to John Murto, won't he? They'll cut to him having chats with Murto, whatever, you know.
Well, even if he does, even if he does, I'm telling you now, he wouldn't have taken training sessions and all that.
No, he's not doing any. I'm not saying.
I know. So what I'm saying is that's not enough. They're getting moved to by Patrick Vieira's man, Elise doing the thing that side. You're going to have flipping Zaha running around doing madness, Gallagher running around 2 sets of lungs. You're going to have Mateta just buoying up people, Eze coming in doing the fit. It's going to be chaos. Schlupp, man like Schlupp's going to be running around. Watch. Last home game of the season, Palace. Watch. All right, watch.
Yes, you keep doing this. What are you trying to do? You're trying to prepare yourself.
Keep doing what?
Prepare yourself. It doesn't help, bro. You saying
I said we wouldn't beat Brighton as well.
I'm saying it doesn't help you. It's not.
Yeah, and then you made sure it happened. You tapped the goalpost 4 times.
There you go.
But you definitely made sure that one was going to happen, didn't you?
And in the same breath, I said
we're definitely not going to beat
down.
Brighton. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom.
And in the same breath, I said we'll be 3-0 down, which everyone forgets in that clip. Immediately after I said it, I said, "Yeah, this will be when we're 3-0 down." Trossard hat trick. It was worse. It was 4-0.
Yeah, because you touched the goalpost 4 times.
Touched it 4 times.
No, I didn't.
Shit, man.
I didn't touch. Did I touch the goalpost at Watford? Did I touch the goalpost at Leicester? Did I touch the goalpost at Old Trafford?
We saw what you
How do we know you didn't?
Ah,
Where's the proof?
nah,
Where's the proof that you didn't?
You know what?
Hey,
I'm
so
happy for you guys to paint me as the
you are that.
as the.
We're not
Huh?
paying you. You are that.
All right, if someone has to be the villain. I'll take one. That's fine.
All right, cool.
Look at him. Cool. Look at him.
End of the
Wait,
season. I'm not going to
so
argue.
I believe,
Someone's got
yeah.
to be it.
So what's the everyone's prediction? Let's do it. Go on. What's the worst?
3-0 Palace.
Go on, Owen. It's the end of the season, bro. It doesn't matter. If we end up in the Conference League, we deserve it anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Who are West Ham playing? Who are West Ham playing on the last day? They're 2 points behind us, aren't they? I think.
They got a tough game, Brighton.
Is it? Or have you just made that up?
Got Brighton.
Prediction.
Brighton away.
I am
yeah.
kind of with.
Jeez, 4-0 Palace. No.
It's two ways, isn't it? It's either like Flex is saying, end of the season, Palace, even though they've got nothing to play for, they'll play well, atmosphere, will lose comfortably 3-0 or something like that. The other side of it is it's like we might. No, we don't scrape it. We're losing.
So,
No,
do
I
what?
wouldn't.
Do you know what's happening here? What I find crazy. Because we didn't play this week because we had a long time between. Everyone's forgetting what just happened at Brighton. Everyone's forgetting.
Yeah, I know.
that it's a
I'm with
fact.
you. We're
Even
not
though we
winning.
don't know who the
We're not
players
winning.
are, it's a fact that players have been scrapping in training and all this. It's a shit show. They're on a beat.
The words nearly left my mouth. They nearly left my mouth, and I couldn't
What you
actually
say?
do it.
Go on. What are you gonna say? What's the Palace score? What are they gonna do?
I'm not very good with scores, but we'll lose. I think comfortably.
Okay.
Go on.
Maybe I don't know. 2-0, 3-0. I don't think we'll score.
2-1 United.
Okay.
He doesn't even believe it himself when he's saying it. You can tell he doesn't
just wants
believe
to be
it.
different. He just wants to. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Not a problem. If he's right, I'll say, "Oh, I didn't see that coming. Well done, KG." I'll say that happily.
I can't wait for a HR person to come to this team because I just gave my prediction, and then you lot said I don't believe my prediction. Who the hell do you not think you are?
To finish off, he just said, "Do you think?"
He said it at the biggest grin on his face and half-heartedly pressed the bomb button as well.
I pressed it 2-1 United, and I can't wait, literally. And I will be pressing this button when we turn up next in the next show. Oh, this is gonna get clipped. I've done it again.
You all laughed at me.
We're gonna lose, isn't it?
Yes, we did all laugh at you. We laughed at you for a reason.
Clips for no reason.
VJ says, "Do you think Bruno will start in the front three for Ten Hag? Fred, Van der Beek, and De Jong run in the midfield? Possible. See who comes in. It's very possible." And Blue Abadiah says, "I've had enough of people not giving my guy Lindelof praise. He was supposedly the problem, and Maguire." And Blue Abadiah always rides out for Lindelof, you know. Well, that's his guy, always. He was supposedly the problem, and Maguire was supposed to be the reincarnation of baby Jesus. Lindelof has been more than just okay. Shame, KJ. And another super chat here says, K-Flow says, if KG loses, he does the fan cams in the Conference League deal.
No, dude. I can't.
Tell Ted Lasso you're not in whatever, or tell whatever Bloods, tell them you're not coming back for season whatever. Yeah. Tell any program or anyone trying to work with you you're not available for filming because you're going to be in bloody, I don't know. I don't even know a mad place in the Conference League, but yeah, you're going to be there.
Armenia.
Yeah.
I'll go there.
You know what I'm saying. Anyway, wicked show. Always a wicked show. That's what we do here. That view, big up. No, it was wicked. it was a good show. I might do an intro as an outro just because.
Do it.
No end cards. We're just playing intro as an outro.
Piss off, lads.
Anyway, guys, take care. We'll see you all again soon. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. And stay tuned for the next 50 seconds as we play an intro as an outro.
Peace. My hat.
Last thing I will say is we're going to win the league. Clip it. I don't care. And even if I said this and we don't win the league, I still don't care. But we're going to do it. We're going to.
Why are you saying this like this so
Because I can.
All right, cool.
Jamie O'Hara gets to say whatever he said. Jamie, listen, we're winning the league. FA Cup will get to the finals.
when we do the Champions League.
You already know it's the Champions League. You already know. Mbappe who, fam?